Hi and welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to show you one of my favourite ways of doing a steak. So you can see here I've got this beautiful T-bone steak, one of my favourite cuts you can get. That bone running through it just adds that extra bit of flavour that just makes it next level. You're watching Big Al's Barbecue, let's get to it. So first of all, let's season up this steak. So I'm using killer hogs and I'm using the AP rub today. It's basically salt, pepper and a bit of garlic on it as well. So let's just do a very liberal coating. It's not the biggest piece of meat this, but we'll just give it a nice even coating. That's it, perfect. And then we're going to let that hang out just for a minute. So let me put that to one side. The next thing we're going to do while that's going to deering is basically get our butter together. So what I've got here is some salted butter, I've got half a lemon, I've got a garlic and I've got some herbs. So in this one I've got rosemary and I've got, what have we got? Chives, isn't it? Right, so I've got a good knob of butter, I've got 3 crushed garlic cloves, fresh garlic, but you can use ready one if you want. I've got a little bit of rosemary in here, not too much because that's quite strong. And then I've got some chives. So chives are kind of like a very subtle onion flavour. So you can use shallots if you want. I like the extra element and difference that chives give you. So we'll put that in there as well. And then last but not least, I've got half a lemon, so just a juiced half a lemon. Okay, so let's stick that on the Weber. Now, if you haven't got a cast iron pot, you can do this, like pre-do it and just literally have a little pot on the side and just baste it as you do it. But we'll just let that mix and melt, and I remember that gets hot, I do always forget. And then we'll come back in about 5 minutes once that's had a chance to settle and melt a little bit. Okay, so the rub's got a chance to adhere to the steak now. The butter is all lovely and melted and smelling absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to move that to one side. Remember, with these cast iron things, they get crazy hot, so please be careful. So I'm just going to put that to one side. So really, now that's melted and all mixed together, I just want to keep that from burning. Butter does burn pretty quickly, so you've got to be a bit careful of it. Okay, just leave that in. It's time to put the steak on. Hear that sizzle? That's what you want, absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to let it get a little bit of caramelisation first. I'm not going to straight away start putting any basting, any butter or anything on that. Yeah, I'm just going to let it get some caramelisation from the coals, and then towards the end of the cook we'll start basting it and getting that extra bit of flavour on it and just knocking it up to that extra level. Now, one thing I try to do is not keep moving my steak too much. I do move it around, but I just move it as and when it's needed. I don't go too crazy and move it around. If you get flames and stuff like that kissing it, fantastic. It gives that extra bit of flavour. You don't want it charred, but a little bit of flames, just touching that, fantastic. Carry on giving this a mix. Oh, the smell that's coming off this is perfect. So that's had a few minutes on this side. I think it's time to turn this over. Look at the caramelisation on that. That is looking good. Right, so carry on the next side. And now this is where we start to baste it. Getting all them flavours, that beautiful butter, getting it all over there and all sexy. Don't mind if I miss a bit, and then flames are going to pick up on that butter. So this isn't the thickest bit of steak, so you just want to make sure you don't overcook it. There's nothing worse than an overcooked steak. But you can tell just charring beautifully, all that smoke coming off where the flames kissing the bottom of the steak. I am proper looking forward to this. Just give it one final baste and then we'll take it off. Flames, I love a bit of butter, they know what's good for them. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take this off now and give it a few minutes to rest, and then we'll come back and cut it and see how we did. Okay, so this has been resting for about 5, 6, 7 minutes, and I cannot wait any longer. It's time to cut this and see how we did. You can see that is perfectly cooked. You've got that beautiful blush going through that. That is a perfect medium. I'm so happy with that. Time to try it. Oh, that is amazing. You got all that butter, all the lemon, all the herbs and that garlic, and the rub as well. That is fantastic. Look, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Remember, put on your notifications so you can catch all my new videos coming up. You've been watching Big Al's Barbecue, and I'll see you in the next video.